Hey, family, welcome. Ain't this so peaceful? If I can move my head out the way, ain't that so peaceful? Don't that scenery just look so unreal? I mean, that sun is hitting. If I can get my head out the way, I get over here. There we go. That is gorgeous, ain't it? Ain't that gorgeous? So come with me. We'll do a little walking and talking. See if I can get this turned around. Hey, I always hate that. Yeah, there we go. It's just so gorgeous. It looks like a back green screen, and I just thought it was a beautiful, just beautiful. Uh, so I'm walking and I'm being creative because this when I'm alone and I'm able to think and I'm around such beauty, I'm able to get really really creative in my ideas. And I've been thinking about another book that was I already got so many that I'm working on already. But another one popped in my mind, so I think I'm going to start doing back to back, back, back pretty soon. But this particular book is the next one of my next ones. Well, one of many other ones are going to be dealing with relationship, dealing with the self, and it's a little bit more adult books. And I'm going to try to get some young adults as well. I'm going to try to, it's my at least teenage to young adult age in there. But this one, I really feel deep about. But I'm just gonna keep it to myself and just uh, because I'm just gonna let the work take its. I'm gonna let everything take its place, and not rush myself. Hold on, let me get out of here and not rush myself or uh, put any high expectations. Things need to come natural. And that's what I want. I want it to happen naturally. It already came to me naturally, so I gotta let things happen um, naturally. So, but I think that the fact that that popped in my mind is gonna push all the other things forward. Help me push all the other things forward. Now, my publishing experience, now my whole experience, my first experience, it was pretty good. It's just that I saw where I could do better financially and doing my own book and cut out the middleman for next time. And like a lot of people do, they become their own publishers. They do everything on their own. Um, and I've read books help, you know, guide you into becoming the writer and the self independent publisher of your own book. I read those books and they were very helpful, but I made a mistake this time. And you always make a mistake your first time. It never fails. That you never fail at. Uh, but they gave me some advice that I didn't necessarily really think that would be helpful to me. But now when I look back, I think, yeah, it probably could have been helpful for me. It just would have caused a lot of more research on my part, but I know I can. There's always a better way to do things. Let's just sum it up to that. So now, experiencing something is great for the first time. You know, that way you do learn and you do get the experience and you do know. For next time, you can do better. See? So that'll just help me to, hold on, I have to see. I'm walking in the dark. I don't want to step in no potholes or it's pitch dark. It's pitch dark. You know what? I think I'm about to turn back around. I'm just going to turn back around in a minute. But oh, I love the nightlife. I like to boogie on the disco. That's all. I just love the nightlife. I was called a night crawler, so that's my nickname, Nightcrawler. So excuse the darkness. But anyways, it's a first time for everything, and you usually do always see where you can do better after that experience. And moving forward, instead of feeling helpless and hopeless, I'm gonna feel like be more positive into my work because I never know the possibilities in that. The lottery numbers, I've been trying to work the magic on the lottery numbers and I've been successful so far. I haven't won anything yet, but my numbers hit close. And that's what you want. Because when your numbers hit close, let me tell you, because I listen to the voices, you know, that's what I'm listening to. And today, they told me to play 9445, and I played 9447 instead. But 7 and 5, they're brothers, they're the odd numbers. But I think what it is when you're dealing with the spiritual world and you're dealing with numbers, it's tough. You have to really, really, really be in meditative state. And that's my problem. When I do this, I can't be driving in the car. Okay, the number pops in. I need to work with that number. I need to meditate on that number and make sure that I'm getting the entire message that's been transversed to towards into this realm and to me, to you or me, to anyone. This is anyone can have these experiences. It's just not. It's not. It's not dependent upon a person. Uh, um, Anybody can do this, and it takes practice with the numbers in the spirit world. Because if anybody ever talked to spirits before around a lot of people, this is coming up on the anniversary of when I went to a real haunted house and we dealt with spirits. You know that when you're talking to them, the message is kind of hard to make out. It's always a difficult. You kind of got to work with it. to get communication. So, because it's hard for them, it takes a lot of their energy to communicate on this side, to even manifest themselves on this side. It takes a lot of energy. So, communication is very difficult. And when you hear in your mind, many say ancestors, yeah, but it's from the other side, it's from another realm. So it makes it tough, it makes it very, very tough to receive and to see. That's why, if if it was easy to see what they call ghosts, then everybody in this realm would have experienced it by now. If it was easy to see unidentified flying objects, energy beings, then everyone, it would be a regular occasion that we would see these things. But it's not easy transversing between realms and communication. That's why if our lives would be much, much easier if we were able to hear clearly their voices. But it doesn't work like that. Because we're all the way over here, the signal is very difficult to receive. So we receive like maybe a certain percentage, but a high percentage. And so basically what I'm talking about is working on getting that percentage even higher. But the only way for us to do that is to work hard on trying to hear it, to meditate, and not rush when something pops right in your head the first time. You may, like, I was right with 944, but the 7 was wrong. It was supposed to have been a 5, and I knew it, but I didn't listen. I had my own thing going on too in my mind. I want to pick these numbers. Give me a sign, give anything. And my thing popped to my mind. I put it down, but I also put it down with a combination of things that were going on in my mind here on this in this realm. So that's what happened. That's why I came close. And I came close yesterday too, because the number popped in my head. And I was off one number. I'm always off one number. Playing the scratch house, I'm off. I come real close to winning. But it may have been the ticket before, it may have been the ticket after. We never know those things unless we are trying hard and really focusing in on uh, the realm that is trying to connect with you. So, that's very important. Very, very important. A lot of things, a lot of people like, oh, I felt something deep telling me, uh, I felt something that was like, no, don't go catch the plane today, or don't go driving down that road today, or don't go walking that way today. Something warning you. You know, But a lot of times we don't correlate that with that it's a connection because we've not been taught that we are our ancestors and we are the embodiment of a lot of different beings that were once here, and we're still connected. They're just on a different place. So that's just the way that is. Come on. So this is something important. I mean, we gotta change our thinking from the thinking that we've been taught that ain't did not no good for us, into the thinking that we're gonna benefit from. That means that anything that is sabotaged or made to not work for you, you can make it work for you. No matter what. No matter what. You know? All right. So with that said, true love, real peace, the higher self within, the soul. Till next time, peace.